Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle here on the Mannerheim line map, and we've got DGToasteD from Fitty Clan in the T57 heavy tank from the American line at tier 10. The main options for heavy tanks on this map, of course, is to go to this area where he's heading, but there are two different ways you can play this area. One is to take the low line area, or to play on top on the road level. Playing on the low line means you'll probably have to brawl on a couple of corners with tanks coming from the other side, but you are safe from arty, and if you can basically own that position, then you can get basically hold down positions to play the tanks that are defending the corner. Tanks on top basically need to able to have good armor or use the hard cover. Now, Toasty's been spotted by the standard B there, so they know he's coming, and there's a rhinoceronte who is basically looking like he's going to cover that low area, but he's also he's come across an ML2 now who's already in position, and he's taken a little bit of damage, but he's putting his clip in, one round bounced, and he gets the kill. So used his clip and is just asking for support for this area. And it's just going to poke up here and see whether you can see things. Even the train here, you can get held down, and this is one of the things that T57 is good at. It's got a fairly useful turret armor in terms of the slopes and so on. Puts a nice shot there into the mouse, and it's Deathlord, very famous mouse player in the game. It's got tens of thousands of games in that tank, and he's obviously trying to angle, but he's decided to pull back. Anyway, Toasty's taking a reload there. Just not carrying a lot of premium ammunition. He's only got 6 rounds of that left, so he's basically switching to standard here to fight the Rhino. And he's telling the 60 TP to hang on. He's coming in to support him. So gets some nice shots in on the side of this Rhino. Get one more shot and he's done. No, that tracks him but doesn't cause any damage, so he has to pull back here and leave that Rhino in place with 11 hit points. So just missed out on the kill. One of the good things about the T57 is the reload time between clips is actually reasonably short. It's around 24 seconds, I think. So definitely not quite the shortest, but certainly definitely not the longest reload time for a clip. So if you need to change shell types, or in fact you're heading into a battle area where you've only got part of your clip, then it's relatively straightforward to reload there. You've got to be careful with this. See, with the mouse, it's actually using a 3D skin. The parts on top are not hitboxes, so you've got to aim at the normal parts of the tank, so it can be a bit confusing there if you've not seen these skins before. But they've managed to whittle that mouse down, and Toasty's up now to just under 3k. He says just as he gets a shot into the TVP, but receives one back again. So he's just down to under half health, but that's okay. He's got can survive quite a few hits still. But what he wants to do is use his turret armor properly. But the concern is, yeah, getting to a crossfire. So he's just telling they lost the 60 TP, but okay, now that's an odd move here from the enemy 60 TP. He's really just tried to rush, and he's been tracked in the open. Toasty gets his next shot in, the last one of his clip, and he's going to be taken out by the 705A, I would think. Yeah, which happens, in fact gets ammo wrecked and turret flies off. So good cooperation there between the team members. Toasty's up to 4.5k of damage now. And you can see, yes, he was on the reload, but now he's loaded again, and he's still using standard ammo. knows, okay, in fact, I was going to say he knows the TVP is there, gets a nice quick shot into the Waffenträger Panzer IV, and there he's got the TVP, snapping shots carefully and ducking back, so it's a bit of a problem in terms of aim. But there he didn't even allow the aim to go in for the Waffenträger, but managed to penetrate it. So yeah, it's definitely worth taking shots if you've got the ammunition. And as they say, the shot not fired is a shot that won't penetrate. Look, I just noticed there's a few Fiddy clan members on the other side. There's Hyphen, and it's possibly in a platoon with someone else who's using an anonymised name. He's trying to get rid of that standard B there, but doesn't own in time. TVP bounces the first shot and gets the next two shots in. That's not convenient, but it managed to bounce the last shot. But he's going to need some help now to take that TVP on, because he will definitely be clipped out by the TVP if he doesn't go in together. Okay, 705 reduces him quite nicely. He just needs to wait till he's reloaded. And he's got the TVP looking at the 705, so he manages to clip him out. So that's second kill for DGToasteD, and that's taking him to 6,000 hit points. There's only 2 tanks left on the team. There's our good old mate Hyphen, who is around here somewhere in his CS, and an AMX 1390. He looks like he's about to go. There's Hyphen trying to run away, gets tracking damage in, gets another critical shot, doesn't help him, and he's got to reload now, so it looks like he's not going to pick up any more damage here. There goes Hyphen, and there goes the AMX. So that is the game. Still a nice total there. Let's go and have a look at the detailed results. So an Ace Tanker Mastery badge there, and the high caliber reward for the most damage. He ended up, as we saw, with 6,000 hit points of damage, and got some assisted damage there amounting to 1560. So a combined total there of just over 7,500 combined damage, and managed to block 2320, which is about the points of his vehicle. So got a few minor awards as well. You've seen most of those before. Let's have a look at the team performance. Finished on top with 1,231 base experience, TF 10. That is a really good result. Supported there by the 705A, and where did that 60 TP? Did 2,000 damage, but didn't really come out that well. But yeah, this team performed pretty well, and on the enemy team, Leopard 1 there with 4.8k of damage, yeah, would have done pretty well. And where's Hyphen in that list? Finished third there, so yeah, not a bad result there. All right, anyway, let's go and have a look at the detailed report. 30 shots fired, 22 hit, a few snapshots there, and 16 of the hits penetrated. He did use a fair amount of standard ammunition, so with some battle payments and mission payments, he ended up making a reasonable profit for tier 10, or a decent profit for tier 10 tech tree tank of 58k. So great game there, DGToasteD. Thanks for providing the content, and for those watching, if you like the content, please consider giving the video a like. It definitely helps its appearance in the YouTube algorithms, as I say. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing as well. In any case, thanks for watching, and look forward to providing you more content during the week.